Hello everyone, and today's topic are the clinical trials of history, and there are some experiments. The charm of history and its enigmatic lessons consist of in the fact that from age to age nothing changes, and yet everything is completely different. History, the King Nebuchadnezzar second is a military leader in 605 to 562 BC. The Older Testaments bearing the reference to the trial of the water and bread versus bread and wine, and legumes and water. In that, we will first see the King Nebuchadnezzar experiment. The coordination first clinical trial is recorded in the book of Daniel in the Bible. This experiment or clinical trial is not conducted by a medical but by King Nebuchadnezzar, a successful military leader. During his rule in Baby Iron, Nebuchadnezzar ordered his people to eat only meat and drink only wine. Addicts the believed would keep them in a sound physical condition. But several young men of royal blood who preferred to eat vegetables objected. The king allowed these rebels to follow a diet of legumes and water, but only for 10 days. When Nebuchadnezzar experiment ended, the vegetarian appeared better nourished that the meat eat. So the king permitted the legumes over the continue their diet. This probably was the first times in evolution of human species that can open uncontrolled human experiment guided a decision about public health. What is the second experiment of James Need? James Need is considered the first physician to have conducted a controlled clinical trial of a modern era. While he is working as a surgeon on a ship, was applied by the high mortality of scurvy among the sailors. He planned a comparative trial of the most promising cure for scurvy. His vivid description of the trial over the essential elements of the controlled trial selected is the 12 patient in the scurvy on board the satisfactory at sea. These cases are similar as he have them. They all in general had a puberate gems and spot the weakness of needs. They lay together in one place, being a proper apartment for the sick in the fourfold, and had one diet common to with a quart of cider a day, 25 drop of elixir vitriol 3 times a day, 2 spoonful of vinegar 3 times a day, a course of sea water, and 2 orange 1 lemon give them every day. The the electedly recommended by a hospital surgeon, then outcomes of experiment. The author was the best covered of any is condition and was appointed to attend the rest of his sleep. Next to the orange, I through the cider had a best effort. Although the results were clear, Lind hesitated to recommend the use of orange and lemons because they were too expensive. It was nearly 50 years before the British Navy eventually made lemon juice a compulsory part of the seafarer diet, and this was soon replaced by lime juice because it was cheaper. Then, what are the outcomes of the Lind's experiment? Four of the six group reported no change. Men given cider reported only slight improvement. Semen fed citrus food experienced a remarkable recovery. Lind has definitely established the superiority of citrus fruit above all the remedies. Treatise of Scurvy. It is a book published by the James Lind in 1753. So this is all about the experiment. So that's all. Thank you so much.